Good morning, everybody. This will be episode 1 of the series, Sunday Service. How I got into the lowrider culture, how I got into the lowrider lifestyle, how I got into lowrider fabrication, and lowrider building. My homie is the owner and operator of a local small business called Outkast Customs and Lowriders. We are a family-owned, operated small business here in Metro Detroit, lowrider fabrication. He's been in the industry, in the business for, I want to say, 23 years now, 24 years of building lowriders. Owner of Rough Dogs Car Club as well. But yeah, I got into the lowrider car culture early on as a kid. Growing up in Michigan, the Detroit metro area, we got it was a vast variety of lowriders growing up in the early 80s and no, late 80s, early 90s. As me growing up as a kid, I built model cars. I seen the lowrider car culture and the car culture in general around Metro Detroit, Southwest Detroit, Mexican town. Car culture is big, and we still are out here riding 24/7. A lot of people, real riders, are out in the street in the wintertime, keeping it real, keeping it out in the street, playing and breaking their cars per usual. But yeah, I started off model cars, RC cars, building them, lowriders, lowrider bicycles, going to shows, going to the Autorama that goes and visits every year, where everybody brings their custom cars, rat rods, Euros, classic cars, muscle cars, everything that car scene has to offer under one roof, one time of the year. So you come out and show your car off. Then we got Friday Night Flex out here in the city every single Friday in the summertime. As of now, in the last few years, we've been putting it on. Car culture has been coming back really, really steady, really, really heavy over the last few years, especially since COVID hit too. A lot of people have been getting back, finding their passions, building vehicles, building lowriders. Currently behind me, I have a 1964 Impala that we are currently building. Was a lay-in-place setup, was supposed to be an easy in and out job, but as you know, in the car custom fabrication world, we never know what's really in store, because cars come with their issues, cars come with their problems, so on and so forth. As you know, once you're welding and fabricating, and you see what you're really getting into on these old school 1960s cars and so on and so forth, they come with their own issues. But we're currently doing some frame reinforcement on this so we can get it tightened up. We use all good fresh quality steel. We're reinforcing everything that needs to be reinforced so nothing happens. And today I will be getting down here and cleaning up all these welds, making everything nice and flush and flat and straight to where to be able to blend it all in. We'll be working on these arches today with fresh steel, and then getting everything taken care of on that wise. And I got a brand new fresh gas tank we built for this one as well. On both sides, inside and out, we'll be taking care of everything. I'll be cleaning everything up today. Need some more welding done and like that. But yes, this will be a nice lay-in-place setup. I already got the trunk halfway decent and ready and prepped to where once I draw up the floor plans, we draw it up together, and then we'll be seeing what we want to go with for his whole entire setup, how we want to lay him out and make him unique. Another quality build from Outkast Customs and Lowriders. This is just showing you the ins and outs and how myself got into the lowrider car culture and building cars. And over the last few years, really been getting into it heavy with my homie. He's been teaching me a lot. We done built a lot of cars. So your car can go from looking like this right here to the left. It's gonna pop up for you guys. And then it's going to go from that into this. Well, here on the right, a finished good quality product. And this is where you can start from on this side, what you just seen. And what it's going to go to on this side right here, it's going to pop up for you after a quality finished product and how the customer wanted. We work with all budgets, all systems, all sizes. And then, yeah, so, but other than that, and then, what it can be, what it can go to, and everything in between. But just want to give you guys a little insight into what I'm gonna be laying down, and what content I'm gonna be putting out, and really getting back into it and putting stuff out there for you guys, because I really enjoy what I do on these cars. I really enjoy the car culture. I really enjoy the car scene, the lowriding scene in general, car clubs. Everybody's fucking, excuse my language, everybody's stages at where they're at with their builds, and who's building it, how we build cars at Outkast Customs and Lowriders, how we put our heart and soul and our love into these vehicles, knowing that there's a lot of other builders out there that don't, and skip corners and stuff like that. I'm not into skipping the corners and everything like that. But yeah, stay tuned for more, guys. Gonna get this episode put together for you guys. I got to get to work on some stuff, so we can't record it all the time, but we are going to get you guys some content, and we will be dropping some videos every single Sunday for Sunday service. Stay tuned. Lowrider culture, lowrider building, the lowrider lifestyle, hydraulics, air ride, and everything in between. Stay tuned. I love you guys. Have a good one. Subscribe, like, comment. You know the deal. And let's get down to business. It's not going to build itself.